it's Monday again, and I'm back with another report. So I'm titling the name of this video, Don't Give Up, or this is what not giving up looks like. Because, y'all, it's been one thing after another, but I'm not giving up until I get what comfort looks like to me. And I'm going to keep on fighting, keep on trucking. So y'all know that I've been on my job hunting, and last week I had two interviews that went well. So y'all know I like to just jump right in, no time for all the formalities and all that. So I did have an interview. That interview went well because you all know from my previous videos is that I want to have 3 jobs to be able to choose from and to just like kind of put onto my schedule. 2 part-time, 1 full-time. So both interviews went well. I got both jobs. I haven't started yet because, we still have to go to like training and all that other good stuff. So I'm thinking I'll be training or I'll be starting work next week with both jobs. So in the interim of that, I still have to stay encouraged and I still have to stay motivated. And with that, I wanted to speak on having good people around you and in your inner circle. So all my life, I know that we have been told, it seems like everybody in the world has haters and had a struggle or had people always shunning them or downing them and letting them know who they are, what they can't do, what you ain't gonna be, or secretly just praying for your downfall. Well, fortunately for me in my life, that has never ever happened to me. Never ever happened to me. If anybody was praying on my downfall or were negative, they were not around me. And I really don't have any knowledge of it. Don't get me wrong. I do have some people who probably don't care too much for me, but not to the point where they hate me, There might be one person on this earth that hates me. And that still started later on in life. And that's about it. I don't really have people who are very discouraging to me and just negative overall. I will say growing up in no bash on Michigan, y'all, but I'm just saying, growing up in Michigan, we do a lot of things unconsciously. We say a lot of stuff that we don't really understand what we're saying when it comes down to making somebody feel good or encouraging somebody or uplifting somebody. But that was just part of our dialogue, better you than me type stuff, or you a good one for doing that because I wouldn't be doing that. Little things like that. And to kind of if enough people say things like that to you, you would kind of rethink your direction. Like, oh, you know what, Mel, maybe I shouldn't do that. But that was a part of a dialogue of the way we just talked. And it was kind of still like an enduring term. I know people use the B word and stuff like that in term of endurement. I don't use that in the term of endurement. I don't think it's enduring at all. However, people do use that. It just depends on, what type of person you are and what makes you feel good, I guess. But, that was kind of like the dialogue that we had in Michigan. It wasn't, for other people, you would look at it as offensive, but we ain't mean no harm. But when you get outside of that and you start to think differently and because you see different things, so you now have a different perspective on life, some of those things are rude. We just talking rude to each other and didn't even know it. And rude as in limited minding, like you're limiting yourself to a certain degree. Well, I had an epiphany that, things needed to change and things that were said and perhaps that I even said don't feel good, But nobody ever consciously was like, I'm going to keep just being mean to her. I'm going to keep just saying stuff to make her feel like. I, for the most part of my life, have always had people pouring into me. So much so that I felt they seen more in me than I seen in myself. I got to the point where I was praying, like, God, let me see what they see. Like, what they see. You know, some people are intimidated by things that you haven't even done yet. And you don't even know that you're capable of doing. But they see them. They see them, and and through just that pouring of Don, you can do this, Don, you can do that, Don, you this, you that. It uplifted me and it builded me to stay afloat and to stay consistent in my business. And so I guess with all that being said, um, getting here and, you know, starting all over from scratch, and I still have those people in my circle pouring in just positive energy. It's the best feeling in the world. It's like one of the things that us humans are chasing is love and some peace and encouragement, you know, to sustain some stability. Is that a braid? Do y'all see that? What in the, oh, okay. That's crazy. Anyway, last week, one of my girlfriends came to see me. She came to get her hair done, and she came to pour into me, and she was just encouraging me and just, you know, telling me like, Don, I just wanted to come and see you. I wanted to be able to be close to you. I needed to talk to you. I needed to make sure that you were okay. And it just means the world for somebody to fly to just see you and to make sure that you're good. And then when I talk to my family, you know, they just continue to pour into me and get like I was calling to transfer some funds. I had to move some money around. And in the interim of me moving money around, you know, my family, they gave me some money out of the blue, out of nowhere. And it was just like, what did that come from? It's just like little blessings that just keeps pouring, that keeps you in the fight. That keeps you in the fight. And I take advantage of every piece of encouragement that I get. Like, yep, okay, well, let me finish this. Let me finish that, because this struggle will end. This ain't gonna last forever. So I just wanted to say it's super duper important, life-changing, imperative that you keep positive people in your circle. And if you can't get them in your circle just yet, look them up. Look them up and just follow them. Like, okay, whether it's on YouTube, you know, I'm a YouTube girl. I like YouTube because you get to pick everything that you get to see. It's not so many things. Don't get me wrong. You do get sound bites because you may scroll trying to get to a video that you're trying to see, and you know you're going to get a little distracted. It's a little bit different than social media because the algorithms are a little bit different because of the people that you're following, you're friends with. You just get more. I just feel like you get more in your feed before you're able to like type in what you're looking for. It's like YouTube takes you directly to what you're looking for. So anyway, I'm a YouTube girl. So anyway, got them 2 jobs. Gonna try to figure out how to put them on the schedule. I'll let y'all know how that goes next week. Through all of what I'm going through as far as my finances being limited, because everything else is rich. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am happy and good. But through all of this, I wanted to encourage you all to make sure, like I always keep my life insurance. With nothing else that I'm doing, I keep life insurance. I have 2 babies, and I want to make sure that if anything happens to me, you know, that they okay. So I kept my life insurance. A lot of other things might have got let go. Like, I'm canceling that membership. I'm canceling that too. Like, people kept going into the account. You would look up like, God, no, I gotta forget. They had access to my dang on account. But I kept my life insurance. You understand that? I kept my life insurance. I'm looking down on my list because it's something else I want to make sure. Ooh, this is a good one, y'all. So when you move, or even if you don't move, but this is just, you know, my journey of moving on things that I had to move around. So when you move and your funds are tight, another thing that you want to do when you want to implement is if you're in good standing with your car note, you can call your finance company and you can delay your loan for 2 months, up to 2 months. They'll let you pass without paying for 2 months. And then, you know, you pay the following month, and you will still be you'll still be within good standing. Now that did cost me, I think it's like $250. I guess it depends on the amount of your car note. So that cost me like $250 to extend my car note just to make sure I stay within good standing. And also, if you have any loans out there and you're in good standing with your loan companies, you can also call them and ask them to defer your loan. That's what they call it, deferment, to defer your loan and put those payments on the back end of your loan. And you have up to, I think it's 2 months or a month with those two, depending on what you qualify for. So that'll save you some money in your pocket too, without having to pay, you know, a few bills for a couple months to sustain other things that need to get taken care of. No. And so with that being said, I also consolidated. I've never consolidated any bills or anything, but I consolidated a few bills like loans and credit cards. I just want to make sure that I'm trying to keep everything all in order. So I consolidated. If you want to do that, you can call the people. I will tell you this, that rigorous phone process. I think I was on the phone for at least 3 hours. I mean, ooh, she was super thorough. She was super sweet. She was super professional. But my God, I did not know it was going to take that much. I didn't know it was going to take that long, but I did it and it's done. So I'm excited about that. And also, my sister sent me this video from this YouTuber, and I do not know her name. I know y'all know her because she is absolutely hilarious. But she was talking about how filling out job interview applications is so annoying. And it is. Although I'm staying encouraged because I have to take care of my kids and I got to do what I got to do to get these bills paid. But honey, filling out them job applications, and then when you get it, then you got to go back and then fill out a physical form when you get there, and they still want you to write down everything that's on your resume. Anyway, I just had to say, I cannot remember what this young lady name was, but it was absolutely hilarious. The way she was expressing the process was so funny, but it's worth it. Although it's very rigorous and tedious, it is worth it. But God dog, it can be annoying at times. So stay focused and don't give up. Now is not the time to give up. And I'm getting as many certifications as I can in the interim of finding jobs because I still have a little time to take care of some business. So I started getting certified in a few other things too. You know, and it's another thing too to ask for help. And it's another thing to ask for help and people just keep helping you instead of I'm a fisherman. Like, I like to fish. I like to get my own fish. It's nice that people share their fish with me, but I don't mind. I don't mind learning how to fish. Teach me how. Teach me where the whales are. Teach me where the great whites are. What big blue, you know. Teach me how to get some of those. So I had a friend who also paid for this certification program for me. Like, here you go. And I was like, I was so excited. So, you know, I feel like people will help you more when they see that you're being productive. You know, it's almost like the same thing for those of you all who have kids. When you ask somebody to babysit. So when you ask somebody to babysit for you to go out to a club, it's a different reaction from you asking somebody to babysit because you got to go to work. People are more prone to help you if you have to go to work than go and hang out with your friends and do things that really ain't necessary. You can be doing something else better with your time. So I feel like that is what's going on. I feel like that's what's going on with me. I feel like I'm getting a lot more help and support because they know that I am just going to keep on fighting until I win. These rounds ain't over. I still got a few more rounds to go. And in the end, I will succeed. I will succeed. Christ Jesus that strengthens me. It's me and him on this road together. And we out here pound for pound. I take one step, he take the next step. I take one step, he take the next step. And things are looking up. I finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm seeing a few lights. So, but at the same time, I still got to stay focused. And I will see you all next Monday. And if you like these videos, if these are helping you, please leave a comment, please leave a like, or even subscribe. See you all next week on Monday. Bye.